In order to access the drive shaft, you'll need to lower the exhaust. Begin by removing the rear splash guard. Then, unbolt the two exhaust tips from the rear valence. There's a plastic clip on the very top securing each exhaust tip. This needs to be pushed up while the tip is pushed back. Then remove the center tunnel brace. The undertrays need to be lowered on both sides of the tunnel to remove the heat shield. The two front bolts are 8mm, while the rest are 10mm. Remove the center exhaust hanger brace. Support the exhaust. Unclip the exhaust valve actuator. Unbolt the two rear hangers. Lower the exhaust and be careful it doesn't get caught up on the rear valence. Now you can pop the heat shield out from on top of the undertrays and slide it back towards the rear of the car. You should now have access to the driveshaft carrier. Make a cut on the side of the carrier frame. Unbolt it and make another cut on the opposite side. Pull the frame off. Using a razor blade, cut the excess rubber hanging off of the bearing all the way around until it's flush with the base layer of rubber, but keep the base layer of rubber intact. Do not cut all the way down to bare metal. The bearing should look like this when you're done. Before installing the new carrier, loosely attach the feet to the bottom half with the 4 provided small Allen bolts. You'll tighten and torque these down later. Now you can install the new carrier. Start with the top half, with the bushing in it, and slide it over top of the bearing with the text facing the front of the vehicle. Then bring the bottom half up to meet it, and connect the two together using the provided Allen bolts. Loctite is recommended on all hardware. As you tighten the bolts, switch back and forth from left to right so the bolts don't bind in the holes. A small gap may form between the two bushings. This is normal. To mount it to the car, you'll be reusing the E14 bolts that originally secured the OEM Carrier. Only mount the 2 rear bolts for now, as you still need to add the center tunnel brace. Tighten the 4 Allen bolts attaching the feet to the Carrier. Slide the heat shield back into place and tuck it up on top of the undertrays and reinstall all of its fasteners. Raise the exhaust back up into place, carefully getting it past the rear valence. Once it's in place, reinstall the rear hangers, exhaust tips, and exhaust valve actuator. Reinstall the center exhaust hanger brace and then the center tunnel brace. Reinstall your rear splash guard and your installation is complete.